afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cole Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bauer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lined into left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the count will be full. And he fouls this one off. Gonzalez on second. Reynolds at first. One gone. And it's fouled away. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ryan Yarbrough is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
3-1 to him now. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average. And if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Suarez, left field and carrying well. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 196 for his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
If I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now,
The
Mike
second baseman.
Moustakas.
Mike.
And on the first pitch, he
Moustakas.
hits it in the air to right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kramer, and they'll need him to get something going
The second
here.
baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Jason Martin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Ryan Yarbrough. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Suarez is there, and he has it for the out.
The third baseman, number 3, Cole Tucker.
So striding forward now, Cole Tucker. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
At the plate, Eric Gonzalez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Ready on 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. In now, Freddie Galvis, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ervin is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Brian Reynolds.
Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Pitch is popped up, and oh, this one drops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
The batter, the right
So
fielder.
here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jose Osuna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner at second here with one man out. Two balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. His average sits at 296 entering play. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Ready with the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Fielded by Galvis. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding in, Jason Martin, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2, here it is. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. At the start of the day, they're one of the most dangerous groups of hitters in baseball, ranking first in the league in both home runs and slugging percentage. But this is not just a team full of bruisers. As one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup that are multidimensional. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can leg out a double or triple when they find the gap. Safe to say this is a well-crafted offensive unit, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly to second for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Luke Maile.
The catcher, Luke Maile.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Maile, playing here in his age 29 season, he was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, number 3, Cole Tucker.
In now, Cole Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Left side, but well foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Gonzalez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next is Cincinnati, the left fielder, Philip Irvin.
In now for the Reds, Philip Irvin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Striding in once again, Brian Reynolds. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The pitch. Ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
High in the air out to center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Tucker.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Grounded weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, a double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Scorched to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush him, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Bases full now following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First delivery to him on the way. But fastball inside, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moustakas possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Here's the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 3 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates 1. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Red. Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
So stepping in, Jose Osuna. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. High pop-up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Stevenson, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 to him now. And now pitch on the way.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jason Martin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Luke Maile. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Robbie Erlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Digging in to try it again, Phillip Ervin, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Phillip Ervin.
And the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. got it to
The
bend a
batter,
lot, and by the time
the
it got
first
there,
baseman.
it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. I got the count. 2-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose De Leon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Farmer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Kevin Newman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. Newman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Cole Tucker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez popped him up. Suarez into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Shut this guy down.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Up next.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jose Osuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But
join
the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31.
Now in the box, Kyle Farmer. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
the strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Ready once again, number 4. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Jose Osuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Osuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Kevin Kramer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Irvin is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting. The center fielder, Jason Martin.
Stepping up now, Jason Martin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adam Frazier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 26, Adam.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
The count is full, 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Mike Moustakas as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Luke Maile.
The catcher, Luke Melee.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Popped him up. Van Meter in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball.
Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The third baseman, number 3, Cole Tucker.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Cole Tucker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now that.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Eric Gonzalez, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And that's up and in for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The left fielder, number 10,
Michael Lorenzen takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. In there, strike 1. Lorenzen, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. He's set. The 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The set and the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Phillip Ervin will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Now batting, Josh Van Meter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Joey Votto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Votto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's the 0-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mailey recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Farmer. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Buccos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robbie Erlin earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.